So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Looking down the list of names, it does look dramatic.
Then you really can't.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Aim forwards. Rafa Mir is onto it in a flash. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Diangana tries to clear. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out. That could spell trouble. Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press. Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hector Fort making good progress on the right-hand side. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Eder Militao. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Mbappe. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Mir. And it's played forward. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Crossed into the box. That's really well manoeuvred. Diangana. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Diangana. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vinicius Junior, and here's Mbappe. Great work on the overlap. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe has has a shot! He's scored!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hector Forbes. Valverde. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. And it's Camavinga. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rodrigo! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga ploughing. He's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rodrigo. Decent chance! Aim forwards. Diangana. And he welcomes it in. Valverde. Rudiger, gently done. Valverde. That has found him in acres of space. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Andre Silva. Rafa Mir. Ambitious ball here. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Deep Deep into first-half stoppage time, a crucial goal. That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way. Vinicius Junior! Decent hit and on target. Diangana laid out to the left flank. Now it's Andre Silva. Cleared away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Valverde. Well read. And the danger is averted. Andre Silva. He's in plenty of space here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hector Fort have it back and can go again. Valverde forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold aim forwards. There's the shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! And he's heaved it away. That's very neat. Cross in, looks like a good... Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rudiger. Valverde. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Chouameni. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Andre Silva, spread out to the left. That is lovely. Diangana. Rafa Mir! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Camavinga. Rodrigo. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. Great run on the overlap here. Now here's the delivery. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Andre Silva. Nice looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's gone for a throw-in. Ping towards the front line. Rodrigo. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a nice ball. Good take. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So now the difference is 3. Goulet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Crosses it in. And the keeper beats it away. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Rudiger. Bellingham. Diangana. Alexander-Arnold. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rudiger. Goulet. Chouameni moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Diangana. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cuts out the pass. Diangana. That is good strength. And the ball's come loose here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.